This is Mashable Pocket-Worthy Foldable Edition. We're here today with the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7. This is the most advanced foldable in the world right now. There's really not much else like it. For people who are familiar with this line, the most important thing right off the bat is the form factor. It feels great in the hand. Our reviewer, Alex Perry, said it just feels right in the hand. And really interestingly, this is the thinnest and lightest Samsung foldable yet. I mean, check that out. That is absurdly thin, for a phone. It's really crazy how thin these things are getting. The Z Fold 7 has two AMOLED displays. The outer one is 6.5 inches, the inner one is 8 inches, and they look phenomenal. I mean, they really just do. They're crisp, they're clear, the colors really pop, videos look incredible on this thing. Inside, you'll find a Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy chipset. That's a very fast, very zippy processor. We haven't had any issues with performance. It's been lightning fast in our testing. If you want to read books, if you want to watch movies on a mobile device, I don't think you're going to get a better experience than this. I mean, the foldable just really opens up new opportunities for laying your phone flat, for looking at pictures, for watching YouTube, for browsing. I mean, pretty much anything you want to do, you're going to have more screen real estate, but you're also going to be able to just set it down on your desk, right? Just put it down like this, keep an eye on it. It's very responsive. The touch controls are very impressive. Now, this is a true flagship phone. We recently in our review said it's the best foldable from Samsung yet, and most people pretty much agree Samsung makes the best foldables, at least so far. We don't expect Apple to release one until next year, fingers crossed. As you'd expect from a flagship phone, the cameras are also a high point. It has a main 200 megapixel camera, and in our experience, in our testing, we found it just takes absolutely awesome photos. If you want to, really zoom in, if you want to take pictures at night, if you want to do selfies, you want to take a quick video of, what you're doing and share it with your friends and family, the cameras on this thing are not going to disappoint you. Of course, we're here to ask, is this pocket worthy? Now, this phone will set you back to start $2,000. Now, that's a lot of money. It's not totally unreasonable for a flagship phone these days. It's about how much you'd spend on a nice new laptop, probably more, to be honest. So, for the average person, no, it's not going to be a smart investment. But if you're a techie, if you're an early adopter, if you just like to have the cool new gadgets, or if you're just really into the foldable form factor, this thing absolutely makes sense at the price. We did find one downside in our testing. It doesn't have a super impressive battery life. When we tried to run the battery down, we found it got about 20 hours. Now, for a top-of-the-line flagship phone, we typically expect these days 24 hours of battery power. Now, it's easy to understand why. It's got an extra display, so obviously it's going to be using more power, but especially for $2,000, that is a little bit disappointing. It'd be nice to get a full day charge out of this, especially since batteries degrade over time. Now, for the average person, $2,000 for a new phone, it's not going to be worth it. But again, for techie people, for people who love gadgets as much as we do, we think this phone justifies the cost. Now, you may have noticed next to me this lovely Yule log. It's not just here for ambiance. This is actually another foldable we really like, the Motorola Razr Ultra. If you like the foldable form factor, the last few years, that's pretty much been Samsung. The initial versions of the Motorola Razr Ultra had some problems. We've covered that pretty extensively at Mashable over the years, but they've really been catching up to Samsung. I mean, the latest edition of the Razr Ultra really surprised me. I actually really enjoyed this phone a lot. I personally tested this one. Now, the reason we have the Yule log up is we're running our standard battery test. So put on an HD video, let it play, and see how long it takes the battery to die out. Now, I've had this going for 24 hours and it's still not dead. This battery life is insane. A lot of other reviewers are talking about this too. It's got a phenomenal battery life. I mean, really, really impressive. A big step forward. It's a really cool looking product as well. I think one of my favorites is just it's a flip phone. I miss flip phones. I'm an old millennial, sure, but honestly, I really find that very, very satisfying. It's great. Now, this series is called Pocket Worthy. Honestly, this is the most pocket-worthy device we've reviewed in a lot of ways for one simple reason. It actually fits in your pocket. These days, it seems like every phone is trying to be a tablet, every tablet's trying to be a laptop, every laptop's trying to be an AI machine. So it's nice to have a phone that just feels like a phone. Yeah, maybe it's just nostalgia, but I love the flip phone. I really do. Now, the cameras on this are a little bit disappointing, especially for a really expensive phone. They're not bad by any means, but when comparing them to my standard iPhone, they don't quite measure up, especially the zoom photo lens, which has become a popular feature in flagship phones, is just okay. Night vision, again, just okay. So if you're looking for the best possible cameras, I'd probably recommend going with the iPhone or going with the Samsung Galaxy flagships. Now, one feature I really love is kind of a throwback feature. It's called Camcorder mode. So if you actually fold the phone at a 90-degree angle, you can actually record videos just like this. It starts recording automatically. You can see on the screen exactly what you're shooting. You can just tap with, the finger you're holding it with, and it'll stop the recording. I actually found this to be a lot of fun. Again, maybe it's just nostalgia, but I find it really, really satisfying to walk around a party like this. I was using it on the 4th of July, went to a big barbecue and was walking around the whole time just taking videos like this. I don't know why I found it so satisfying, but I did. Now, the Razr Ultra is expensive. Motorola does have more affordable foldables. If you want to opt for something even more pocket-worthy, there are less expensive versions of this phone, but we reviewed the flagship Ultra. Retails for $1499.99. That's a lot of money. Now, it's a true flagship. Motorola's really come a long way in catching up to Samsung over the years. I liked it a lot more than I thought I would. When reviewing this phone, part of me was wondering, how much do I really love this phone versus how much do I just miss the Android OS? I've been on iPhone for the last couple of years, and getting back into the Android OS is always really satisfying for me. There's a lot to love about how that whole platform works. It's got robust AI features, as you'd expect. It's got access to what they're calling Moto AI, but also Google Gemini. It comes with a Perplexity AI app built right into it. So it's got a lot of AI features if that's your thing. It can do a lot. You can, generate images, do photo editing, ask questions, use everything those AI chatbots can do, you can do right on your phone here. If you're interested in learning more about these products, we'll be sure to put a link in the description. And if you have any questions, feedback, thoughts, disagreements, feel free to drop a comment on the video.